Pacify is an indie horror game in which you are a paranormal investigator, investigating paranormal stuff. When I first played the Dolls mission, I thought it would be pretty much impossible to beat it in single player. But through knowing the game, knowing some strategies, and a little bit of luck, I figured it out. In this video, I'll show you how to beat it in single player. But this information will also be useful for co-op. Now here's a list of what I'll be covering, and there are timestamps in the description for each section as well. Let's get started. The story of this mission starts with a couple who managed a funeral parlor. To drum up their business, they used their adopted daughter, Amelia, as a vessel to house the spirits of the dead. This would allow family and friends to say their goodbyes one last time. They would use marked dolls in a ritual to get the spirits into Amelia's body, and they would give normal dolls to Amelia to calm her down when she would lose control. To nobody's surprise, the ritual went horribly wrong, and Amelia became possessed by something evil and killed her adopted mother, Gretchen. You are now trapped in this house with Amelia. The only way out is to burn all of the marked dolls to pacify her spirit. If you read through all the documents, you'll find some more details as to what is possessing Amelia, how the ritual was done, and what significance the dolls have in these types of rituals. I'll leave that up to you to find though. I don't want to spoil the whole game. First, you'll have to find your way into the house. All of the doors on the outside are locked, but if you turn left when you first start the game and follow the outside of the house, you'll find an opening into the basement. Jump right on in. Now that you're inside the house, you'll need to find the 4 keys that let you navigate the house. Technically, there are 5 keys, but you really only need 4 of them. These are the hall key, bedroom key, attic key, and the basement key, which will be found in that order. The optional key is the main key. Alright, now the hall key will be somewhere in the initially accessible parts of the house. This could be in the basement, in the first hallway outside of the basement, in this room that leads to the attic, in the dining room, in the kitchen, or on this bench in the courtyard. After getting the hall key, you can now find the bedroom key. This key can be found on the first floor, either in the library area or in the main entryway of the house where the staircase is. The bedroom key will open the bedrooms, and in one of the bedrooms you'll find the attic key. There are 3 bedrooms on the second floor and 2 bedrooms on the first floor. The attic key can be in any one of those bedrooms. Once you do find the attic key, you can go and open the door in the attic. This will release the marked dolls that will run throughout the house, and you'll also find the basement key. The basement key unlocks all the doors in the basement, including the boiler room where you have to burn the marked dolls, and the room that has the main key. The main key is optional, but it will unlock the doors to the outside. Once you burn all the marked dolls, these doors will open anyways, so you don't really need this key. After you've found all the keys, the gameplay is actually pretty simple, as hinted from the documents found throughout the house. The objective is to pacify Amelia's spirit by catching all of the 9 marked dolls running throughout the house and burning them in the basement furnace. You'll need to pick up a box of matches, which will last you the whole game, and some wood, which is consumed when you use it on the furnace. The challenge here is that you can only carry 1 doll at a time, and you have to burn them all before Amelia gets you. Amelia starts off the game in her passive state. She can't harm you in this state, but if you have a regular doll on you, she will take it. You have about 4.5 minutes from the start of the game before she turns into rage mode, or you can trigger her into rage mode by burning the first marked doll. If you hand her a regular doll while in rage mode, she'll go back to her passive state. If she catches you while in rage mode and you don't have a regular doll on you, it's game over. Each time you burn a marked doll, Amelia gets faster and the amount of time she stays in her passive state decreases. Alrighty, now on to some strategy and tips that'll make you a little bit more successful playing this single player. First, you have to use your 4.5 minutes wisely before Amelia turns into rage mode for the first time. Now the most obvious thing you can do in these 4.5 minutes is to get the keys as quickly as you can. Now if you get really good at navigating the house, it is possible to get all 4 keys in under a minute, which gives you plenty of time to set yourself up before she goes completely crazy. What I usually do during the remainder of this time is gather all of the regular dolls and take them to the boiler. You pretty much don't want to get caught without a regular doll. So if you have all of the regular dolls in the boiler, you can pick one up as soon as you burn a marked doll. And if she does catch you outside while you have a doll and she takes it from you, just make your way back to the boiler and pick up another one and continue on looking for the marked dolls. Next, I kind of already mentioned it, but you have to be good at navigating the house. Now, if you get really good at navigating the house, you can find the keys in under a minute, like I mentioned. But this will also let you find the most efficient routes for finding the dolls, and it'll give you some escape routes for when Amelia either catches you or if she kind of has you trapped in a corner or something. There's nothing worse than panicking because you see her in rage mode and then you lose your bearings and you run in a circle and she gets you. So yeah, learn to navigate the house. It'll do wonders. Now, I already mentioned this again, but never get caught without a regular doll. Now, you might be thinking, well, if I find a marked doll, I can only carry that one and I have to drop my regular doll. So what do I do? Well, one thing I usually do is I juggle the dolls. So what I'll do is I'll set the regular doll down, I'll pick up the marked doll, I'll take it a little bit a ways and I'll drop it. Then I'll go back, pick up the normal doll, take it a little bit past the marked doll, drop it, and I'll just keep doing that all the way to the boiler. Now this is good because as you're doing this, if you hear her, because you hear her a mile away, just pick up the normal doll and wait. And if she catches you, she'll be pacified, pick up the marked doll and just haul ass to the boiler. Then you burn that doll and hey look, we gathered all these normal dolls at the beginning. We could just pick one up and boom, we can do the whole thing over again. Now this is probably the most important tip of all. You'll notice that some of these dolls actually get stuck in corners. They either get stuck by the doorways or they get stuck in specific rooms. Some of them get stuck somewhere. So what you want to do is notice the doll that's closest to the boiler that's stuck and leave that one alone. You want to get that one at the very end. Because when you burn 8 of the 9 marked dolls, Amelia is going to be in this really super powerful, super fast rage mode where she turns red and she's like lightning fast. And so if you have a bunch of regular dolls left, it doesn't really matter. She's going to kill you. So what you want to do is when you're on the last doll, you want to travel the least amount away from the boiler as possible. Now at the start of the game, if you go in the basement and you look in this room, there's a marked doll on this table. Now, sometimes this one actually gets stuck on the ground in between the other tables. If this happens, that's freaking perfect. Leave that one there to the end. Burn all the other dolls, come back for that one when you have one left, and it's not guaranteed that you're gonna win, because, you know, she can still come down there and get you, but your odds of beating the game are way higher if this happens. But it doesn't always get stuck, so if it doesn't, just, like I said, find the one that's closest to the basement and leave that one there and save it to the end. Now, if you're not familiar with where the dolls go and where they can get stuck and what their little routes are, one thing you can do is when you open the attic and you let all the dolls out, just follow them and see where they go. There's a couple of bedrooms that they usually go in. There's a couple of rooms that they usually go in. There's certain corners of certain rooms that they'll kind of stand in. So you just kind of have to pay attention to where they go. And that's it. Alrighty, there are 2 possible endings to this mission. One where you burn Amelia's body at the end, and one where you take her body to the van and you leave. I'll play both of those endings for you right now.
Great job, everyone. Let's get out of here. You wanted to see what we did with her? We've been studying her and running some experiments. She is really powerful. So for your next job, there was a house that a couple died in, the Withers residence. A former pizza delivery man says there's definitely something. She can't get out. What? Why? Why would you burn the girl? Just get in the van. Until we decide how to handle this, you can't leave. In the meantime, I have an easy job for you. Just lay there while we try some experiments. Okay, this is the place. Find a way in and check the entire house.
Alrighty, we're gonna see if we can beat this in one take. So you can see I'm going to the left of where I started the game, and the basement is right here. Bam, we're in the basement. Now we gotta find the keys. Oh, that's lucky. Sometimes the key is right here. And sometimes it's right here. Sometimes the hall key is right there. Oops. Sometimes the hall key is on this table here, or I think it's sometimes on this table. It's somewhere in this room sometimes. Hello. It can also be right here in the kitchen, like literally right there. And if it's not anywhere else, it's right here on this bench. So now that we have the hall key, we have to find the bedroom keys. Now, the bedroom keys can be found somewhere in this first entryway where this staircase is. So it could be somewhere along the walls. You can usually see the letters. See how I can see the letters above it? So, bam. If it's not in here, it'll be in this side room here. Somewhere in this library, I guess it is. So now that we have the bedroom keys, we can open the bedrooms. There are a couple of bedrooms upstairs, a couple of downstairs. The key can be in either one of them. Sometimes it'll be on this table. Sometimes it'll be right there on that table. I think it can be in here. I'm not sure if I've ever found it in there. So it wasn't in there. Let's go across. There are two bedrooms on this side. Sometimes it's in here, but it's not. Sometimes it's in here. There it is, bam. If it's not in here, if it's not in these, it'll be in one of the ones that's downstairs by where the kitchen is. So now that we have the attic key, we can go up here to the attic and pick up a wood. I took the long way around. So now we can open this door in the attic, and now all these little dolls have been unleashed, and we have the basement key. These actually might stay stuck here, so we'll come back and check if they stay. So now that we have all the keys, now let's start gathering the regular dolls and taking them to the basement. We should be able to get most of them before Amelia turns into rage mode. And I'm going to look back here because... Okay, that's bad. Sometimes there's a doll here on this table, and sometimes it'll get stuck down here. And it did not get stuck, so... the thing that makes this game somewhat easier has not happened, so we'll see what we can do. But let's gather all the dolls and put them in the boiler. I got most of the dolls, and right on time, immediately turned into rage mode. So let's see if we can find these dolls. Now, before I pick up any of them, I will point out that I did find one that's stuck right here, and that's pretty close to the basement, so I think I'm going to leave that one there. I'm not sure if sometimes multiple ones get stuck here, and it's hard to tell if there's one or multiple dolls, so hopefully that's just one. No. So I'm not too concerned about getting caught right now, but I still don't want to waste my regular dolls. So let's see if we can find them. Alright, one right here. Alright, so we're going to do the doll juggle all the way to the basement so that we don't die. Alright, should be good to go. Get our matches. And that's one doll down. Sometimes they'll come back here and they'll get stuck right there, so I keep coming back here and checking, and she just came down here, didn't she? Alright. Alrighty. I want to find some more dolls. Is that one there still? Yes. Thank you. It's worth it. Okay. She caught me, but there was a marked doll right there, so I just go ahead and let her catch me so I can get the marked doll and haul ass. There's a normal doll up here, so I'll get that one. Ah, hey! Nice. Okay. So I kind of broke my rule a little bit. I came down here without getting a regular doll, but I think it was fine. Alright, making some good progress. And she's only caught us once, I believe. Is it going to be twice? Yep. So she's taken 2 of our dolls. Not ideal, but not a game breaker. Alright. Start. Here. Lucky. You gotta really pay attention because they'll be caught behind these, like, right on the door frames all the time. And those footsteps that we're hearing, that is not... Yeah, that's not a doll, that's Amelia. So, just be aware. I don't really like this because I left 2 dolls upstairs. So, I feel like I need to go get them. Okay, she's way over there. Alright. Let's put these back in the basement. We gotta be safe. Safety is our #1 priority. Oh, shit. Where's that one? It's right there. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do the doll juggle again. All the way to the basement. Oh, I forgot about one right there. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Alright. She caught us in the basement. Not ideal, but we lived. That is just unsettling right there. Oh my god! What in the shit? I didn't like that at all. Alright, we got 4 more. Let's see if our buddy is still stuck here, and he is. Now, one thing that I do remember is there was a couple that see. I don't like that. No, please don't. Go away. Come on. Okay, she seems to be gone, so... I think I know where they all are now. There's this one. I think there's 2 in the basement. Sorry, not in the basement. In the attic, if they're still there. Remember, they seemed like they had gotten stuck at the very beginning. So if they are still there, there's this one. There's a 2 in the attic, and then there's that one that's stuck. That's closer to the basement, and that's our 4. All right, she seems to be gone. No, she's not gone. All right, now she seems to be gone. Let's do this. I'm gonna do the juggle game pretty close because she's really fast and she can pop out of nowhere. So, I'm gonna be very safe. Oh, she's outside. Ha 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 ha. I don't like that. Don't know if she can, like, go through doors. Alright, we juggled all the way to the... Oh, shit. About to say, we juggled all the way to the basement. And we saved our normal doll. So now, let's make our way to the attic. And actually, hold on. there was another normal doll that I forgot to get. So let's go get that one. And we're going to do the doll juggle and make sure that this one is in the boiler as well. Good thing about these, though, is that they won't run away. Oh, okay. Well, that was a waste. But now that she's calm, let's go ahead and go to the attic. All right, good. Yes, they are still here. And there, you can see there's 2 of them. So those 2 plus the one that's stuck, those are all our dolls. So let's try it. Hmm. Damn it. I didn't play it safe enough. Alright, we're back to where we were earlier. 3 marked dolls. And we have one that is stuck down here, which is great. Now we can leave that one to the end. So let's see if we can find 2 of the dolls without dying. Let's do it. Alright. Found 1. Oh, 2. 2. They're both here. That's awesome. Alright. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Whoa. Alright. Boom. Let's do it. Haul ass to the basement. And alright. Now, we're in a really good spot because now all we gotta do is go get that other doll. Oh, shit. Alright, well, now we're in a less favorable spot, but we're still okay because we have a doll. So now all we gotta do is go find the last one that was in that spot. I hope it's still there. And if she catches us, we can just pacify her and run like hell to this. She always catches me in this hallway too. I've died in this hallway more times. than anything. Ah! Oh! Yep. Let's go. Boom. We got it. We got it. We got this in the bag. I hope. I hope. Alright. One more doll. Let's hope that she doesn't get us. Now, one thing to note is that it does take time for the doll to burn in the furnace. And so you can't go and just like put doll after doll after doll. So we're going to give the doll a second to burn. And hopefully we don't die. All right. I think it has been enough time, so I'm going to make a run for it. Uh-oh. All right, we're going to do it. Going for it. We're going for it. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Now let's go find her body. Oh my god. That was loud.
Hey, the front door's just opened.
Great. There she is. I found you. Now you can either burn her or you can save her. So I choose this time to save her, even though she killed me over and over again.
Great job, everyone. Let's get out of here.
Thank you for watching. If you want more Pacify videos, please check out my Pacify playlist. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.